Okay, great job, Cohort 10. You guys all did so amazing. Let's give them one more round of applause. Okay, now we have some awards to announce. So first up, we'll do the SciStarters Alumni Awards. We had so many great alumni apply again this year. And as a special 10-year anniversary surprise, we have added an extra award. So we're actually going to be giving away 4 SciStarters Alumni Awards today. So the first awardee launched the business at the end of 2022, and since then this venture has continued to grow a loyal customer base year over year. This founder went full-time post-grad and has persistently and consistently grown their customer base. They have overcome challenges with grit and grace at every turn. This past year, they've increased their revenue 7-fold, with revenue coming from both repeat residential clients as well as 6 different commercial properties that they maintain on a daily or weekly basis. And they have a lot of exciting things coming up this year as they're expanding and diversifying their revenue streams, adding products, courses, and an app to their offerings. So I would like to congratulate Blake Price of Plant Nannies for being our first winner.
Congratulations, Blake. Blake also comes back and does a session with our SciStarters, and they plant plants. And mine has grown about 10 times, so she does a good job. Our second venture is a familiar brand around Ames and in Iowa, but has customers across the United States, 49 states to be specific. Since launching in 2019, this business has been entirely self-funded, reinvesting profits to fuel steady and strategic growth. Revenue in 2024 reached approximately $400,000, will likely surpass $500,000 in 2025, and to date has exceeded $1 million. This business has grown 50% year over year for the past 5+ years. This venture is a featured business in the Choose Iowa program, recently received a $25,000 grant for expanding. Impressively, the business has donated over $50,000 in products to local food pantries. They've provided internship opportunities for many Iowa State students. They have big plans for their future, and following in the footsteps of Clayton Mooney, they intend to create their own SciStarters Award for future cohorts. Please help us congratulate our second Alumni Award winner, Ray and Jessica Schmidt, of founders of Farm Story Meats. And I don't know if they're here. And I'm so sad they don't seem to be here. They have a new baby, so they are probably busy with the baby.
Okay. Our third winner of the SciStarters Alumni Award started their business in 2017 and immediately created a massive following online, going viral multiple times within the first few months. They actually sold out of all of their inventory before it even showed up at their house to sell. Year one, they did over 6 figures in sales, and they are on track to hit $1 million this year. Products are sold online and across the country in stores, both retail and boutique locations, as well as pop-up stores. They've received a lot of recognition for all of their success, but most recently was the 2024 TikTok Visionary Voices list, and is actually traveling to DC right now to go speak with senators about how small businesses would be affected if the app was banned. So and since then has also started a second business. So this founder is a serial entrepreneur and has started a second business that employs over 10 people each year. So the second winner, or third winner, is Linda Tong of Linda Tong Planners.
We're sad these alumni aren't here to receive these, but it's really awesome. Our final award winner during this 10th year of the program has seen impressive growth since SciStarters. This self-proclaimed tinkerer created a product for himself that turned into something that many people wanted to buy and spent a lot of money to buy. This business creates unique products for many different people. The quality is so outstanding that he can demand top dollar for his creations, and customers don't hesitate to shell out big bucks to get their hands on his creations. The business has some pretty notable clients, including Paramount Studios, Netflix, CIA, Secret Service, the Air Force, and even Disney theme parks. The company employs 4 full-time people here in Iowa and ships products around the globe. The business has generated $2.8 million in revenue since it launched. In his spare time, this founder volunteers time in his community with the robotics team and the Big Brother Big Sister program. Our final and fourth alumni winner is Grayson Burgess, founder of Comic Sandwiches. And he's usually here, so that's a bummer. Okay, I think we move on to the Ted Bear Awards. So for those who may have missed the introduction, we are pleased to recognize 2 Ted Bear Awards, one for a program supporter and one for a cohort member. Ted was our SBDC regional director, and he was a really key part of our original SciStarters team. He did accountability and coached in cohorts 1 through 4. Ted passed away in 2020, and he was a true friend of our program. His characteristics, which guide these awards, include passion, respect, work ethic. He was a giver and a cheerleader, and he cared deeply for all of those clients that he served. This year, we'd like to recognize an individual who has a pretty big role at the university and who absolutely makes time for students. Many students go through their entire college experience without ever meeting their university's top leaders. Our SciStarter students have had the pleasure of having lunch with our award winner every year for the past several years. This leader doesn't just attend lunch. This person is highly engaged with the students, asks many questions, and very impressively follows up to provide answers or connections for the students who ask. This award winner has also provided high-level praise for the SciStarters program, talks about it frequently, which has been priceless marketing and advertising for us. Thinking about Ted Bear, this individual shares Ted's characteristics of a strong work ethic, being 100% engaged in conversations, exudes passion and respect, and is always showing up for people, especially our students. We are pleased to announce the 2025 Ted Bear SciStarters Mentor Award, or Supporter Award, is President Wendy Winterstein. President Winterstein, who is still being president and has a very busy schedule, was unable to join us today, but did have lunch recently with our students. But the team surprised her with an award earlier this week, and we'd like to share a brief video clip of that moment.
Great to see all of you again, and I'm so honored to receive this award. Well, thank you so much. You're welcome. I really am deeply moved, but I am so impressed every year when I come over and meet all of the SciStarters, and this year was no exception.
So congratulations, President Wendy Winterstein.
That was us over there presenting the award to her. And then we also, every summer, honor a SciStarter who exemplifies Ted's characteristics as well. So this summer's SciStarter is very passionate about their business idea. They're a great cheerleader for everybody else in the cohort. They're very respectful and hardworking. They're one of the most humble people that I know. They're disciplined, they're punctual. I don't think they were late a single day of the summer. They're always dressed to impress, and having known Ted, I know that he would have really loved to meet with this person because they're coachable, willing to learn, and always want feedback. So this year's Ted Bear Award goes to Bulawarren Ojo. With you after because we didn't bring it up. That's okay. Okay. We have a plaque and we left it in our office, so we'll get that picture. Oh, Ashley to the rescue, as usual. And then Clayton Mooney has recorded a video to share with us to announce the winner of his award.
SciStarters, happy demo day and congrats to the team on 10 years. I was way back in SciStarters cohort number 1, and since then I've been doing an award every year that I want to reward $250 to someone who isn't afraid to ask for help. And oftentimes they build in public, which means they get their product out there so they can get feedback faster and they can iterate faster. And so this year, my award goes to Jacob at VIP Reply. I've been following along with Jacob's journey as he posts on X and gets feedback from people all the time. And I think that's pretty inspirational. So congrats, Jacob. Congrats to everyone else in this cohort, and have a happy demo day.
Okay, and remember what Megan shared at the beginning, that we have mystery prizes? So we have 5 individuals, you may be trying to guess who they are, who we've said, please come, be a mystery judge. You have $1,000 to give to the SciStarter of your choice. We don't give them a metric or a criteria. It's really up to this person to, maybe they like the pitch, maybe they like the business, maybe they see a gap in the marketplace that's really resonating with them. We don't know. These are not pre-awarded, so we're going to rate as we go. And I do not envy the mystery judges this year, because those were 14 phenomenal presentations. You all did your best today, and you deserve a round of applause. This is also an expensive cohort. I always try to support the students, but my goodness, my landscaping, my lights, my telescope, I've invested in these students this year too, so thank you very much. I just have to share. Okay, our first mystery judge is Regent Nancy Dunkel. Please come up for our Iowa Board of Regents.
Good luck. You should get to go first. Exactly. Thank you so much. I'm Nancy Dunkel from Dyersville, Iowa, home of Field of Dreams, real important place here in Iowa. I am so impressed with each and every one of your presentations. Oh my gosh, the work that you put in this is amazing, and thank you for all of that. I just want to say that my head is so full of ideas because I have an entrepreneur's spirit. So I just love, and I almost begged to be here today with you so that I would be one of the judges. So my head is busy, my eyes are busy because I'm seeing you young entrepreneurs that just give me hope for the future of Iowa. I'm very happy about that. And more importantly, my heart is full because the passion that you have is exactly what entrepreneurs need to carry on. So God bless all of you. My pick today was very hard until I heard the pitch. And for those of you that know me, I'm a caretaker for a cancer patient, my husband. And I have said for several years, I would fly to the moon if I could get something that would relieve a pain or a medicine for him. And now I don't have to fly to the moon, but for his cancer port, I have a patch for it. So my choice today is Madeline with the port patch.
Like I say, sometimes a pitch just resonates with somebody. So thank you for sharing that. Congratulations, Maddie. Our next Mystery Award winner participated in an event we hosted a couple weeks ago and is an Iowa State grad and said, I'd love to be more engaged. What can I do to help? I said, I have just the thing for you. So please welcome Derek Lewis. So any of you have had Thelma's Cookies or Thelma's Ice Cream Sandwiches, Thelma's Treats? This is the founder of Thelma's. And if you have not, currently still in Costco.
Yeah.
Go to Costco, buy Thelma's Ice Cream Sandwiches. They are absolutely the best. Derek Lewis, good luck with your pick.
Thanks. I did not bring any ice cream sandwiches. Everybody calm down. Sorry. I know. I did not know we were going to get to speak for this. I thought it was like a silent bidding thing, so that's really fun. So I did not get to participate in this. I graduated from Iowa State in 2008, and I college a business major, but I skipped school all the time to start businesses on the side. So we did landscaping. I sold glow necklaces at Visha. I worked as a big game guide in Alaska. We did all kinds of crazy stuff outside of college that kind of made me into an entrepreneur. Some of your pitches made me want to throw up because I live this life, and I have for 15 years. And so there's fun and exciting parts of this like today, and then there's the part that's quiet and lonely and miserable that you don't get to share today. And so I'm acutely aware of that. Man, there are so many great things today. I really like the diversity of everybody's stuff that they shared, and I just like want to like pull you aside and help you with all of these little things. I think my my pick today though is the Sparktify. So I have 3 little girls, and I always bring them into our business to do things that are kind of outside of their comfort zone. I'm sure welding as a woman is a little bit uncomfortable. I have 2 mechanics at our shop who weld all the time, and I just think there's I could just see all the applications for this, and I'm just really proud of you, and it's going to be great. Thank you.
Thank you, Derek. Aren't you glad you said yes? Yeah, that's great. And aren't you glad you're not the 5th judge? Yes. So we tell the judges, you can pick your person, but somebody ahead of you might pick your person. So you've kind of got to be thinking ahead of the game. So it gets a little more challenging for our judges. We thought it'd be fun on our 10th anniversary to bring back somebody who used to be with our program as a judge. So we would love to welcome Diana Wright, who was with the first few years of cohort of SciStarters. And Diana is one of those persons who left us but is really engaged in the Des Moines startup ecosystem as a startup community builder. So welcome back.
Yeah, this is very difficult. I'm just going to say, Megan and Judy, if you're ever on this side, like now I actually understand the excitement, but also how hard it is to choose. So I have a bunch of names on this notepad here, and I'm kind of going to do a throwback. So some of the alumni in the room might remember this. It might still be through the curriculum, but we always would have a session called story selling. And it was all about including your story anytime that you're out selling your business, right? So remembering to talk about yourself, which is actually pretty hard to do, especially for founders. And so today's selection, who I'm gonna pick today, really incorporated their story throughout the whole pitch. And that's why it goes to Colin with Outlet Creations. Good job, Colin.
Thank you, Diana. Congrats, Colin. Our 4th mystery judge is here, and we wouldn't have mystery judges if this person wasn't here. So please welcome Kurt Jaden to the front. So I don't think we have all the titles. So former executive at HNI, currently interim president of the Alumni Association? Nope. Done with that. Board of Regents, retired, right? Busy guy. Thank you for being here.
Working on retirement. I have David Spalding disease. The only thing worse than being the 4th judge is being the 5th judge. So first of all, thank you to all of you. Exceptional presentations, and on behalf of Kristen and I, watching all of you reminds us why we support this and appreciate this. And thank you to the 2 of you. So interestingly, 3 of my 5 were crossed out. So I'm going down my list in no particular order, but I'm a finance and I'm a corporate guy. I'm not an entrepreneur, and I'm a finance background. But surprisingly, one that touched me, I will say this individual used the words authority, confidence, and emotion. And it's time to get bolded. And it stuck with me. So I selected Kaylee Stevens and bolded Kay.
Thank you again, Kurt and Kristen. This is really fun, and we really appreciate it. Okay, Vice President Spalding, pressure's on you. You know all of these students, and they're all looking at you.
Yeah, and there was no surprise that I was a judge because I was taking notes all the way through this thing. So, usually it's hard to be judge number 5 because, oh my gosh, there were 4 really good ones, and how am I going to find somebody? My problem right now is there's still so many good ones left. Trying to make a choice is hard. So just an outstanding job. I want to say I previewed this. I said I thought this was going to be the best cohort ever. Let's give a round of applause to best cohort ever. So storytelling, I really like Diana's comment about storytelling, and I felt that that this company really told a great story, really solved a problem that I constantly struggle with, and so this is going to Social Deck, the Bang and Ethan.
All right, thank you all so much for coming out to support this year's SciStarters. We really appreciate you taking your afternoon to come and hear their pitches. After we're done here, they're all going to be at their tables over there, so if you'd like to buy from them or network with them and talk to them, please take some time to do that. We also have some appetizers and drinks if you would like to indulge in any of that. Cohort X, I'll use your title. Great job. I am so proud of all of you. And congratulations, you are officially SciStarters alumni. All right, we'll have Cohort 10 come up for a quick picture, and then they'll be over at their tables. And if we have all of our SciStarters alumni, if you could please also come up for a picture, that would be great. Thank you all so much for coming. Have a great evening.